The Coalition Against Poverty in Suffolk is a group of churches working together to address the needs in our community. We're different denominations that believe that in working together as one body, we could be more effective in seeking the welfare of our city, in imaging Christ in our community, and in helping residents of Suffolk that are going through a crisis. Every day we get calls from members of our community that are going through difficult times. They might have just lost their job, their income might have been reduced, their car might have just broken down, or they're going through some health problems, and they might not have the social or the financial support to get them through such a crisis. So they look to the church for assistance. But instead of having to walk from one church to the other, CAP member churches have pooled their resources together at a centralized location where professionals are able to meet with the clients, to conduct an assessment, and ask the right questions, verify information, advocate for clients, connect them to resources in the community, whether member churches or other partner agencies, and then determine the best way to help through financial assistance or other means.
CAPS helped us with assistance with getting our car back on the road because it failed inspection. So they assisted with getting the parts and the vehicle fixed so we could legally drive and go to and from work and appointments and whatnot. Me and my husband fell in difficult times because either underemployed, and then he did have a job, but the company let him go because of his living situation, being homeless. And then when we came to CAPS, they reached out to people they knew at the local churches, and there was a business, and they said, come on, tell him to come in and fill out an application and we will hire him. And they did, so that's really awesome and great.
One day, I was just walking around my house, and I went and sat down in my living room, and my whole couch was wet. So I pulled the sheets back, and I just saw a bunch of mold and mildew. Then some just told me to go look around the whole house. I went and looked around the whole house. I mean, it was everywhere. It's all on my daughter's clothes, her shoes, my kitchen appliances, my bed, everything. It was just like we was living outside. And I told the landlord about it. She didn't want to do anything about it. So I had to take precautions, into my own hands. Doing that research, I found CAPS, and they, got our information and everything. Then the next day they called us and they had help for us. I mean, we have a lot of things. We actually have a bed for my daughter now. And the people that brought it to us, they were so nice. It's like we just, like we known them forever.
We are able to identify the gaps in services in our community and communicate that back to the churches, where we are able together to work on finding solutions like the Night Stay program and other projects that we have started in Suffolk.
The Night Stay program is a program where churches rotate each week and provide a shelter for the homeless. CAPS provides everything for them. They need to provide the location, which is a church, and volunteers, and we ask that they provide a dinner at night, breakfast in the morning, and a lunch for them to take with them when they leave. It got started because we noticed that people that were coming in looking for assistance often didn't have anywhere to sleep at night. They didn't have addresses, so it was hard to help them. It was hard for them to get any kind of help. The churches are all saying that it has made such a huge difference in their congregation and brought their church closer together.
The way that CAPS helped us was we ended up in a situation where we were unable to pay bills. When it came time for us to be evicted, we were able to contact CAPS again, and they were able to help us get shelter through their Night Stay program, which was a blessing for our family because we were not able to find or have any family who was able to help us through that situation. So yes, CAPS came through in a trying time for us.
Suffolk is a really amazing place to be in ministry because it's a tight-knit community where people know each other and care about partnering together. In Deuteronomy, we see God tell Israel there should be no poor among you. We see God's heart for the poor here. We see his heart for us caring for the poor in our own community in this. CAPS believes that when we come together as one united body of Christ, all of the churches joining together as one united body of Christ, we're more able to address the needs of our own community. We invite you to join us in this process of caring for the needs of our community members.